I really have always thought the idea that Manchester United's former players secretly want the club to fail so their success was sort of elevated, that idea was nonsense. But what Paul Scholes posted after United's 2-1 defeat to Newcastle, after Michael Carrick's first defeat as United manager, it's making it hard to really think that he wants anything else. Honestly, it's just a bit weird. I want to talk about it. Well, at least you know that if Manchester United win a game of football or lose a game of football, there's not going to be too many extreme opinions. It's going to be, down the middle. Never mind. Manchester United losing one game, the first game under Michael Carrick, and the barbs are out. And the guns are out. And it's Paul Scholes loading the gun. Look, I want to speak about these comments from him. The latest ones, what we've been speaking about him all season long, really. What I deduce from them, I really want your opinion on this, okay? Because, as I mentioned in the intro, I've never really bought into the idea that former United players, whether it's Scholes, Keane, Neville, anybody else, they want United to fail. I've always thought that just kind of sounded like nonsense. But this latest little barb towards Carrick and towards United right now, I don't really know any other reason why it would happen. Is what I'm confused about, all right? Because if you go back to the Martinez comments from Scholes and Buck in their podcast, that was like school ground bullying. It was childish, nothing to do with constructive criticism to try and help a player. And then what happened? Martinez pocketed Haaland, United won, clean sheet, dominant. And then Scholes, no apology. He's just basically doubled down in a sarcastic sort of way. Someone's had a good game, really happy for you. Tea, no sugar, please. Just kind of taking the piss out of him. Continuing what he was doing. Of course, he's also commented on the Manu and Amarim situation. At that point, probably undermining Amarim in public. But at that point, Amarim didn't really have a leg to stand on. I think a lot of United fans felt it was justified. Now, Manu, of course, got overpowered in that Newcastle midfield. And it's almost like we need a midfield overhaul. And we need someone properly to partner. First time we learned that. I know. Bombshell news. But I'm putting this photo up because as much as Scholes can sort of throw shade towards Martinez or even towards Amarim, it's like that's a manager that he's not played under. That's a player that he's never played alongside. Michael Carrick is United's interim manager. Came in mid-season. Michael Carrick played with Scholes for years. Won titles with Scholes. Won Champions League with Scholes. Yet, almost like on the full-time whistle, Scholes was on Instagram doing this last night. Michael has definitely got something special about him because United have been crap these last 4 games. Good night. Another sarcastic comment coming out. Like the first thing that sort of springs to mind here is just, I suppose it's a bit hot-headed in that sense. And the fact that Scholes has gone and deleted this only a few hours later will tell you that. Upon reflection, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And that's not the first time that he has removed a comment that he's thrown out. Someone takes Scholes' phone away from him, but like on game day, I don't get it. As I said, this is a manager who won Manager of the Month in January, who's come into Manchester United mid-season to steady the ship, has won 6 games and drawn 1 in his first 7, has went to Newcastle and lost. And it's just like, the thing that annoyed me, was like the speed of it. It was like, boom, just like firing it out. I've said this so many bloody times, man, but these are the sorts of comments you expect from Jamie Carragher, from Jamie O'Hara on TalkSport, from players of opposition clubs that are trying to twist the knife in. That's what it feels like. It just feels like a barb. It feels like a jab. It feels like an uppercut towards our manager, and that's coming from a former teammate. It's not going to help Manchester United in any way, shape or form. And I don't think Scholes is thinking about that when he's doing this. The fact that he's deleting it a few hours later, maybe you're going, actually, maybe that doesn't help Manchester United. But I'm just sort of kind of done with it all. I'm done with the extreme nature of being a Manchester United fan these days. How after 6, 7 games, tons of people immediately, Carrick's got to get a job. You don't need to have this conversation now. You can be an adult and you can wait until May so there's more evidence in front of you before you make a decision. The decision does not have to be made now. Aren't forcing me to make that decision. You don't have to throw in jabs and barbs after United lost their first game. Have we played great in the last 4 games? No. Have we won 2 of them? Yes. Have we got the results? Are we now 3rd in the Premier League despite that defeat? Yes. Are we on course for Michael Carrick turning the ship around and getting us into the Champions League? Yes. Are these comments going to help or are they going to divide? You know the answer to that. I know the answer to that. So I still can't settle in my head the idea that Neville and Keane and Scholes, they'd rather watch United crash and burn because it makes, I'm guessing in the logic of this, is it therefore makes their success even bigger and it increases the legacy of what they did at Manchester United if nothing successful ever follows it. Is, I'm guessing, a part of the logic of that. I still don't buy into that. But the fact that Scholes has gone and deleted that a few hours later is kind of an insight into the mind. Willing to say something in the immediacy, in the reactionary post-game feeling. But then a few hours later when you look back and go, actually, I probably shouldn't have said that. And then deleting it. Just don't do it in the first place, Paul. Just leave your phone to the side on a match day. Your comments carry power. Your jabs, your barbs carry way more power than anything I could ever say, than anything the average United fan says. Now, the good thing is that Michael Carrick has already commented, I'll be honest, like, none of this bothers me. None of this will bother him. He'll be so busy as Manchester United manager, it'll take him a while to even find out what Scholes has said. He won't be taking or paying anywhere near as much attention to this as the social football landscape will. But it's just annoyed me, man. Like, we're 8 games into Carrick's tenure. We're 3rd. We're banging control of our Champions League destiny for next season. He came in and really flipped the script at United straight away. Are there problems? Sure. Are United playing incredible? No. Are there problems with the performances? Yes. Are there? You just don't need to. It's not about airing your laundry, like airing your dirty laundry in public. That's not even the way I would describe it. But if you're not willing to sort of stand by the comments that you say in these sort of rash, hot-headed moments, Scholes, then just don't say them in the first place. Because you're not helping United, and you're making people question the legacy that you built. Not question the legacy that you, because it doesn't really affect any of that. But you're forcing fans to question whether you really, truly want United to be successful again. And I still find that concept so strange, but this is the first time I've looked at it and gone, I don't know how else to justify that, because it's just a weird thing to do, those comments about Carrick and how United are playing.